Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today I do have some great news, and even though there were a bunch of people that were saying that we were not going to get any leaks for episode 68 part 2, and that the episode would just drop out of nowhere, but that myth seems to be busted, just like how you should bust the like and subscribe button right now if you want a TV woman body pillow. Dafuk Boom posted a crazy leak on his Instagram earlier today, and it actually wasn't just a leak, but he also had a caption that reveals a lot, which we'll get into. Even though we have gotten a new leak, this may not mean we'll watch the episode today like how it's been with other leaks, because there is something different about this leak that I'll get into later in the video. Today's leak really did come out of nowhere, and it's not one of those small leaks where you don't see anything, but instead it shows a lot. And after seeing this, I can assure you that we are going to be watching something incredible when it comes out. Everyone has been talking about how Dafuk Boom has been grinding his ass off lately on Source Filmmaker, and it probably is true. He might be cooking up the best episode we've ever seen until now. Also, if you ask me, unless we get the episode today, I don't think this will be the last leak we get. The way this leak is presented really does remind me of the leaks we got before episode 65, which also took longer to post, and let me remind you that episode 65 was literally the best episode so far when it first came out. With all that out of the way, I think we can now move on to the new leak that was posted on Dafuk Boom Instagram. The second we look at this, we realize that we are finally seeing the inside of the SKIBIDI toilet bunker. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot dirtier than I imagined. I also tried finding this map on the workshop to take a look, and I did find where the walls are from, but I don't think there was anything important in the map for me to show you. Only thing is, I think we can safely say that this place is a laboratory, because if we look at original map of the SKIBIDI base, we can clearly see that the bunker door doesn't have the DNA logo. This info will come in handy later in the video when I'm explaining the caption of the Instagram leak. We can see 4 characters in this leak, and we can easily pinpoint everyone that's here. It seems like we won't be getting the large cameraman's POV this time. As you guys might remember, we got to see the POV of this large cameraman for the entirety of episode 67, and he still holds the longest POV record from what we can gather. Some people were saying that the cameraman on the back is the simp cameraman, but I think we all know that's not true because we've seen everyone that got inside the bunker in episode 67 part 4 already, and with the ending of episode 68 part 1, we know that help won't be arriving until they can confirm that they need to get in. This actually is smart, because why risk everyone when you have no idea what's going on inside? Other than this, we see the dark speaker man behind the 2 cameramen, and he seems to be on edge. There is a possibility that we might get the POV of plunger cameraman. I'm not really sure about this theory, but it seems plausible since we can see dark speaker man all the way in the back. Even though he is one of the strongest units here, the only reason that would be the case is plunger cameraman being all the way in front, or there is a chance that he is behind dark speaker man too. We don't even know if we are looking from a cameraman POV right now, since this is just a leak. There is also the fact that this leak does not seem to be rendered yet. This looks like the screenshot was taken inside Source Filmmaker, which might mean that Dafuk is still trying to finish up the episode, and we might wait a couple more days. I also mentioned that this leak feels like the leaks from episode 65. It was one of the only episodes Dafuk gave out some crazy information on his Instagram captions, and today's caption was actually crazy because it gave out some information that could be mind-blowing once we see it happen, or might just be a mislead. The caption says, "Not everyone is on your side." What could this mean? Who is this referring to? Is this Dafuk trying to say that there might be a traitor in the group that went there? There are a lot of possibilities, especially with plunger cameraman not being in the frame. People might guess that he is the one that's not on their side, but who knows? I do have a theory about this. As I said earlier, this bunker seems to be a laboratory because of the bunker door, and there is a very big chance that toilets have developed something similar to the parasite toilet that may affect the Alliance members and make them go against each other. Or Dafuk might just be trolling us with misinformation. Maybe he might even be talking about the toilets. If you have watched my episode 68 part 1 analysis, you would know that the Astro toilets were watching the fight from the shadows, and it looks like they'll start having a more prominent role going on. This also might be referring to the secret agent. Even though he has been helping the Alliance all this time, maybe he has a grand plan that requires to sacrifice this group. There are so many possibilities, and the only thing I know is that I'm so hyped for this episode, and it's going to be amazing. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Elite Cameraman out.